Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video is about Dragapult VMAX, and in today's video we're looking at one pretty cool, interesting deck list. So it is a Dragapult VMAX with the max Phantom attack. Put 5 damage counters on your opponent's benched Pokemon in any way you like. Weak is unfortunately an upcoming Turnitus VMAX, which means that this deck will probably die after the rotation, but we shall see. 130 plus you can put 5 damage counters on your opponent's benched Pokemon in any way you like. What else we have here? We have that Poltergeist, Gengar, and Mimikyu that can help us a little bit with that Whorehouse GX, and with the Poltergeist definitely can be a good way to, have a little bit more of chance against some decks like Eternatus, for example. There is also a Hoopa with Evil Domination attack that can hit for 10 plus 20 for each opponent's Pokemon with ability in play. There is a Jirachi with a Stellar Wish, one copy of Galarian and Zigzagoon for that Headbutt Tantrum, one Oranguru with the Primate Wisdom for card trade, and then one of each Giratinas with Distortion Door and Dimension Breach, additionally Mew for the bench barrier, and last card is a Mewtwo with the Mind Report for that supporter replay from a discard pile on the top of our deck. For the setup, 4 Mysterious Treasures and Quick Ball, and 2 Energy Spinners for Energy Search, 3 copies of Reset Stamps, so we can simply reset our opponent hand and basically force them to draw a fresh hand of 6 cards, so we can Whorehouse into 7 and then Poltergeist for potentially 50 for each trainer card we find in their hand. 4 copies of Scoop Up Net as well as 4 copies of Switch for situational options, 1 copy of Shrine of Punishment for the stadium play, 4 of each Cynthia Research for draw support, 2 copies of Boss Order, and then 1 escape board with 2 spell tags and 4 of each Horror P and regular Psychic Energy cards. So this is the deck list that I will use in today's video. If you already didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos, and let me also know in the comments below what you think about this deck list. So see you in the game. Alright, didn't want a coin flip, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna start second or maybe first, depends. I really want to start second, so I can just Whorehouse my opponent. Okay, just gonna start with the Oranguru for now. My entire hand looks just a little bit messy. 2 Reset Stamps, Dragapult VMAX, tons of different cards, nothing too special there. Let's just go with a Dragapult. Let's try to Primate Wisdom, one of those 2 Reset Stamps. Not even an energy. Alright. That seems really bad. I'm just gonna use Switch, pass the turn, hope for maybe energy top deck so I can at least try to shred plus Headbutt for the knock against this Jirachi, but obviously that might not even happen. I could even go for the Boss Order. It all depends what's going to be the top deck card. Training cards. Alright, training card. Very nice card. Very nice stadium card, but unfortunately no energies in my discard pile, so... Quick Ball. Keldeo GX. Alright. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. Still, we can hit Keldeo without too many problems. Oh, it is a Lapras VMAX. So Lapras VMAX versus Dragapult VMAX. Even in the late stage of the game, Gengar can surprise opponent from nowhere. It can definitely be a good play for a surprise as well. One thing is for sure, I can put my Dragapult VMAX in play. I can Boss Order, for example, he's Lapras, which will I probably do. Frost Mode. Okay, yeah, I think I will probably go for the Boss Order against that Lapras, so I can prevent my opponent from using that Stellar Wish. But who knows, maybe he have Switch for the Body Surf. Yeah, he have Scoop Up Net, so there we go. It's the same. He can body surf and he can just attach energy. Switch. Okay. Still a wish. Attach a water energy from your hand to this Pokemon. If you do, switch it with one of your benched Pokemon. I think Lapras EX had drop 3 cards for 1 energy, something like that. Obviously the top deck will be a Reese's Stamp, so we will try to... Okay. Should I just go for that Lapras then? Guess I should. 1 damage on that Jirachi. Reese's Stamp, obviously, so I can stamp my opponent in hand. He had pretty good hand. And additionally, I'm also going to put some damage counters and a little bit of pressure with my Giratina. And that's going to be it for now. So I unfortunately stuck in the front with my VMAX. No energy, no supporter. I mean, I used my boss's order, but that's definitely not supporter you want to use. You really want to refresh your hand. Get something good. But for now, I just stuck in the front with my Dragapult. So there is another Snun. Quick Ball. Okay, another training card discarded. Neither me, neither my opponent with available energies in the discard pile. I used one of my Reese's Stamp. I think I managed to slow my opponent by a little bit with that Reese's Stamp, but he managed to get the Cynthia and a Quick Ball for another Jirachi. So, and even worse, there is a Frost Mode. But right now, he will need double switch in order to power up this Lapras. He does have something bucket, but water bucket, we can say it. But yeah, there's even a VMAX Lapras. Okay, but he cannot power it up without Switch Escape Board or Switch Scoop Up Net combo. Manually energy attached from the hand. And Body Surf. Okay. Obviously, Reese's Stamp is a top deck. We'll try to do another... Oh, finally something good. Finally something good. Let's try to deny our opponent one more time with that Reese's Stamp. There we go. Shred for the knockout. Oh, actually... Resistance? I thought it was not affected by weakness or resistance. But it does says this attack damage isn't affected by any effects of your opponent's active Pokemon, so... Weird. Never mind, still it can be knocked out when he moves him on the bench. Unless he managed to find another Scoop Up Net. But I'm very scared about being struck by the Lapras VMAX. So far, another bucket play for 2 more water energy cards, and all suddenly my opponent is in a very good position. He can Ice Dance and attach a little bit more of energies to his Lapras. Ocean Loop can go for 210, but he really wants to find that Lapras VMAX. I think it's 180 plus 30 more for each energy attached on the Lapras VMAX. And with 6 energies, that should be enough for the one-hit knockout. Switch. Alright. Will there be a VMAX or not? It's really hard to tell. But I'm desperately trying to find a way to get the top deck. Top deck supporter card. So research for 7. Research for 7, and will there be Evolution Incense or Lapras VMAX? It will be a Lapras VMAX. Oh, it's actually 90 plus 30, so 270. Okay. Whew, I can survive one more turn. One more turn of hope for something as the top deck. Hopefully my Primate Wisdom can give me... Okay, 7 energies. That's 300. Still out of the range for the knockout for sure, but let's see. This Lapras needs one more energy card for one hit knockout against my Dragapult VMAX. Once he do that, he throws 3 prize cards, and I don't think I can recover from that anymore, especially if I don't top deck something as... Even Scoop Up Net can work, because then I can take the knockout against Jirachi and potentially draw a supporter from my discard pile. Actually, from my prize cards. I don't know. Really hard to tell. So he went up to AFK mode, and oh my goodness. That game just terminated, and we will never find out what would happen next. So that's the GG. Okay, so I'm just gonna call heads, and since I won the coin flip, I will decide to start second. Why? Well, from one obvious reason. I just want to hit my opponent with my GX attack and try to prevent him from playing the cards from his hand at the turn 2, so I can potentially lock him down. So, Distortion Door Giratina is definitely not the best start here, but since I have Switch in my opening hand, it's better than nothing, right? Alright, Dragapult, we top deck. This is gonna be one Mysterious Treasure for Switch. Obviously, we're gonna go with Gengar for that Poltergeist. There we go. And I'm good to go with a Cynthia. Additionally, nothing else to use. That's all I'm just gonna say. Let me see. A skateboard, Mysterious Treasure. Let's go with the Horror House for now. Not the best. Not definitely the best start here without Jirachi. I can allow my opponent to play the Stellar Wish, but if I can find another energy card, I can start dealing heavy damage and pressure with a Poltergeist. So, in order to get energy... Oh, top deck energy. Okay. Alright, Mysterious Treasure for Shrine of Punishment means that I'm looking forward to pick myself a Mewtwo, put him on the bench, and put the Cynthia on the top of the deck, and hit my opponent with the Poltergeist. So right now I can see which deck he plays. Oh my goodness, there is a Obstagoon. Okay. Okay, so he plays Obstagoon and he have tons of trainer cards. Alright. 280. I don't like the Obstagoon versus Mimikyu and Gengar just because this card have a weakness and that hurts a little bit. But since I already managed to almost properly set up, we can definitely say that. My top deck will be a Cynthia. And I have 2 energies in my Gengar and Mimikyu. My opponent used Rosa, which means that he has so many cards available in his hand, and so many of those cards are actually trainer cards, which means that at least I can take one more prize card next turn. Meanwhile, I can try to prepare my Dragapult VMAX and simply, with that strategy, I can be definitely prepared well. So there is a rare candy. Alright, so he will have that Obstagoon next turn for sure. Alright. Well, let's see. One thing is obvious there. We're gonna scoop this Giratina and remove it from play. So we can grab that Dragapult VMAX and put it in play. And I'm just gonna go with a Cynthia. I could even go with the Marnie, but I will allow my opponent to play a little bit. But I definitely don't like the fact that I didn't find what I was looking for. Alright, let's see. Primate Wisdom. Maybe for this Dragapult VMAX. I need energy cards. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't hit it. But I hit this Jirachi. Alright, better than nothing. Distortion Door. Really want to put pressure on those Zigzagoons. And Poltergeist. So he have known as well as a Evolution Incense, Rare Candy. There's a counter gain. So Obstruct should happen next turn. And the first thing is that he will be able to knock out my Gengar probably. When he evolves, Gengar will take 3 more damage counters. And yeah, my opponent will actually be short for 10. Because 180 and 50 is 230. So 230. Yeah, okay, still out of the range for the knockout, but basically one Zigzagoon will do the math, or another Rare Candy combo. So energy attachment, scoop up net, perfect. That's the knockout. Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't pull energy card, which actually cost me max Phantom turn here. And first thing is that Dragapult also has weakness on the Darkness Pokemons. And that's really scary thing. So, for me, I don't know. As it looks right now, it looks bad. So I should rather go with the Marnie instead of the Cynthia. That turn probably gonna cost me maybe even a game here, but we shall see. So Obstagoon can put... Actually, Zigzagoon can put one more damage counter somewhere, and I'm expecting to see it maybe on a Jirachi. It makes no sense to put it on the Dragapult VMAX because you need to double hit knockout him anyways. So he decided to put the damage counter on the Mewtwo. And Obstruct. There we go, 180. Just like that, easy knockout. At least he took 3 damage counters back. But my problem is that I don't have energy cards. And my... Alright, let me just do that. Primate Wisdom first. Shrine of Punishment I don't need, so I just want to discard my entire hand and hope to find an energy. I did find an energy, and I even find myself a spell tag. And I will just see what I can find with the Stellar Wish. Another copy of a spell tag, but I will rather go with a Marnie here. And then I will just retreat to my Mewtwo and pass the turn. Why? Because Mewtwo can potentially absorb the knockout here with the Obstruct, so he won't be knocked out, he don't have weakness. And Giratina has weakness, so Giratina would be knocked out, and that's the reason why I decided not to do it, not to go with it. So he will need like at least one more scoop up net in order to knock the Mewtwo out, otherwise it's just not going to happen. Or maybe a Rare Candy combo for another Obstagoon. But without any of these two combination of cards, I can simply scoop up net my Mewtwo and buy myself a turn, which is kind of important thing. So there is another Zigzagoon, and right now my opponent can knock the Mewtwo out, which really doesn't matter too much if you're gonna ask me, because he already have 3 prize cards, so even if he knocks the Dragapult out, game is over for me anyways. So let's see what we can do here. Stellar Wish for nothing. Fair enough. Primate Wisdom for Marnie. There's a Quick Ball. I'm not gonna use it for now. Actually, I'm just gonna Marnie for now and see if I can find maybe Energy Spinner. Okay, there's a boss order as well. I'm gonna go for this one Energy Spinner. We'll try to set up potentially, and Dragapult VMAX looks like it's prized. Not gonna be useful anyways. Should I maybe go with a Zigzagoon? I could try to do it. Okay, I will try to do the math. The first thing is that once I hit him with the Max Phantom, obviously I will knock him out, but then I need to do more numbers, 3 damage counters there and 2 damage counters here, and I can draw myself a prize card, which will be a Psychic Energy. Okay. So he have more prize cards right now. He have less prize cards than I have, which means the counter game won't work right now. And if he decides to attack me, he will take tons of damage counters because of a Horror Energy. So he will take 4 damage counters back. Alright, with that being said... I should rather go with damage counters on the Zigzagoon on the bench. Okay, that was a little bit of misplay from my side. I totally forget about Horror P energies attached on my Dragapult VMAX. So I think actually Gengar helped a lot. Oh, there's Yveltal. Okay. Ooh. Oh, he decided to throw him out. Alright. If he misses energy, it's all over. That's all I'm gonna say. But if he gets energy, he can hit for like 180. And there we go. 180. Alright, but what is so cool about this right now is that I'm just gonna use Marty for now. And Spell Tag, okay. We'll try to scoop my Giratina. We'll try to Primate Wisdom for the Mew. Another Jirachi, really don't need him. Okay, let's go for the knockout. For sure, I'm gonna put 3 damage counters on Dole, or should I not do that? I can already see him promoting that Dole in the front, so I don't really want to have Dole in the active position. I really want to do some damage to Zigzagoon. And there is another Dragapult VMAX. Alright, so counter gain will not work, at least. That's cool. So one thing that I really need here is maybe a boss order, so I can at least get a draw with the boss order. Finding myself potentially even some kind of Quick Ball or maybe Mysterious Treasure wouldn't be bad as well, so I can discard this Giratina, put damage counter on the bench. But still, that's not gonna be enough for double KO anyways. Expect if he decides to evolve active Zigzagoon, which is probably not gonna happen. Anyways, he definitely wants to go for the benched one. So he knocked out my Zigzagoon from play. and training center. Okay, so at least I can get a draw here. Worst possible scenario, he find himself a boss order and catch my Jirachi for the win. So it is my turn. Something tells me that he is cooking something. But unfortunately, I cannot do too much here except for the one Primate Wisdom. And we'll see if I can maybe find myself a Marty. Nope, just a quick ball. Just a quick ball. Okay. Bite for 30, that's not enough. So if I max Phantom him here, I'm knocking him out. How many scoop up nets did he play? So he also has switches, 2 scoop up nets, 3 scoop up nets. And the moment I knock him out, he's in the position to use a Rosa as well as counter gain, and that not works for me. So I have option to put this Giratina in play. I also have option just to retreat on the Jirachi, but then I have auto loss obviously. So if I just retreat, I can shred him, I can max phantom him. If I max phantom him and put 5 damage counters, will this be enough? Unfortunately, it will not. So let's just go. Oh. Okay. Retreat. Oh, what the heck? Oh no. GG. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, so he obstructed me. I really wanted to just switch and basically attack with my Dragapult V in the front, so I can simply then have option to force my opponent to put the boss in place, so I can just evolve into another VMAX and buy myself a turn. But let's see, did he play? Okay, so he had Sableye, obviously. Nope. So he didn't play at the end boss's orders, so he wouldn't be even able to catch my Dragapult VMAX on the bench. But that is how it is. It was a very close game until the end. So if we do the math with my Dragapult V, if I knocked his Zigzagoon in the active position, and if I placed 5 damage counters at the Obstagoon, so he would have 110 HP left, and with 8 more damage counters wouldn't be enough for the knockout, 3 damage counters short, up to 2 damage counters short, possibly with Giratina. Maybe with Giratina I could set the knockout, but I would probably just go with the retreat. That's the thing that I really wanted to do. But I didn't have, unfortunately, time to do it. So anyways, that's the GG. That's the GG, and there is the deck list that I used in today's video. Once again, I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below also what you think about this deck list. And until the next time, have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.